is no secret that I love bugs and beetles. And I love them so much. I don't know what it is. I just love the creepy crawliness. I just love it. And I've lived in this house for quite a few years. And to be honest, every time Christmas comes about, we're now in November, I just think my Christmas decorations just aren't beetleified enough. And I've had it in my brain for quite a while that I just need to try and make a beetle stocking. I've looked it up, I've been on Pinterest, I've been on Instagram, I've been on Etsy. I can't find any beetle shaped stockings. So I'm not talking about stockings that are like the normal boot with like beetle stuff on. I want a beetle stocking and we're gonna make it. Well, try to make it. This is another welcome to Scarlett Try Something Out. If it works, it's a tutorial, and if it doesn't, it's an experiment. So I think before we do anything, we should probably try and get like a template together and sort of map out pieces. And then we can work on fabrics, and then we can work on construction, and I just hope it turns out really well. But we'll see. Let's go. Okay, so I made this template for my beetle kits. So I'm just thinking, I want it to be a little bit bigger than A4. Right, time to make some good old notes with this. I think for the legs, I'm actually not going to do or use any felt. I think I might actually cut these with a seam allowance and then turn them inside out. So these will be quite fiddly. I might actually like thicken them a little bit and make the shape a little bit easier to work with. And then obviously we want to have like a little pocket to put stocking stuff in. So I think I'll somehow make this the pocket. So I'll need to cut out so I am going to turn each of these pieces and then just like top stitch this pocket on top. So we'll need to do like 1-2 pieces of this, but it's got to go all the way down. And then we'll do 2 pieces of this because it's going to be a pocket, and then sort of do the same for these parts. I think we'll need to add either some like ribbon or tie somewhere. We could maybe do it from here so it will like hang like that, like a normal stocking would. Right, let's get some fabrics. Do we do Christmassy themed, or do we just make it bug looking? We could always stick like a little Christmas hat on it. So maybe just go for like the normal like vibrant greens and blues, because you know how much I love green and blue. Okay, yes, that's what I wanted. Doing that thing where I know there's a piece of fabric perfect for this, but I can't remember where I put it. I think it's in this big box. I have to remove everything in order to get to it. Yes. Fab. Okay, these are my fabrics. I forgot that I had this lovely velvet piece from Scrap in Leeds. And then I'm kind of going down more of the blue teal route. I mean, if anything, this scrap probably doesn't go as much. So like this would go on top of there. I want a bit of shiny blue. I think we can make it work. Yeah. And then maybe with like a tiny bit of this like green. Very bug-like. I need trimmings. I need trimmings. Is that the right green? So look at that. Ooh, maybe some. No, I don't want flowers. It ain't spring yet. Maybe some brown. I'm not really a brown gal. I say that, I like brown. Let's organise these fabrics a little bit. Ugh. We're going to do black for the legs. Thinking construction wise, we're probably going to have to make it a little bit thicker at the base of the legs because I don't want them to like flop over. So I'll figure out how to do that in a second. This could work with like the little pops of orange. Yes! Yes, okay. I've done a similar technique as to what I do with my dresses in the way that I sort of lay it out to double check if I like the placement of fabrics. And I like this, so we'll have that as the head, middle body this, main body this, and then I'll sort of patch on these to make the body a little bit more interesting. Oh, we could even do like the lines like that. But I think that's really cute. Right, let's cut this out. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, oh, I've changed it. I'm not doing black. I'm going to do really dark brown because I think that matches the fabric scheme a lot better. So we're going to do the legs and the back body. And what I mean by back body is I want to do like one of this whole shape so then we can top stitch the pocket down. As you can see, I have it all mapped out. Whilst I try and make this Beetle stocking, I thought it would be a great opportunity to thank my patrons. All of the money that comes from Patreon goes into things like getting secondhand sewing machines for workshops, being able to make and give you sewing patterns, allow me to upgrade some of my equipment. It's honestly such a massive help, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And we now have Discord, woohoo! It's a chatting platform where we can discuss anything. It doesn't have to be sewing, it can be sharing pictures of our cats, our favourite food, our views on craftivism, all sorts of things. So yeah, thank you so much. And if you would like to be a patron, I'll add the link in the description. Thank you. Okay, I'm having issues with the legs. I've just tried to like turn one inside out. This is taking me like 5-10 minutes and I've like gone through the stitching with like tweezers. I've also realised that I actually didn't cut enough of the fabric, so that wouldn't have worked anyway. It's really annoying, so I'm gonna have to try and think of a new way of doing legs. Okay, we are gonna do something slightly different and I don't really want to waste this thing and the interface things that I've done for this. So what I'm thinking is I'll stitch them on like I've done here, because I really do want the right, like the little jaggedy edge, and then once I've got like a line of stitching, I'm going to put a backing, which maybe we could do in a like nice bright colour. Maybe like the green would be really nice as like a backing, and then we'll trim around it to create the legs, and then we can insert it into the main body of the beetle and sort of carry on as normal. I mean, we have to, because that is just awful. Look at all the... Ugh. It's fine. I think I'm going to probably redo this project. I've already decided. And what I'm going to do is a quilted version. So maybe the start of December, once I've got over the rage from getting this wrong, I might just do it on I might just quilt it. Because I think that could look really nice. And maybe put bias binding around the body and make it almost like an oven mitt, I think. It's fine. I'm actually going to do something similar with the head and antennas by doing the green underneath. But I can't find the head piece, so I'm just going to have to wing it. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about is that these are very floppy, even though there's 3 layers of fabric and interfacing on this. So I think what I should do is maybe get some wire and unpick just this top layer and stuff in the wire, and then I can stitch it down. That should be fine, shouldn't it? I need to add some eyes as well. Do we do some... Oh, let's have a look. Time to stitch it. I thought I'd just see what it looks like when it's all pinned, and I actually do think it's fantastic. It's not very Christmassy, and to be honest, I think if I was to do this again, but you know what, we'll do a roundup at the end. Let's try and stitch this all down, and also add some eyes. I need to add some vibrant eyes, some big green eyes. I'm leaning towards the green. We're going to cut out 2 little circles and add them as well. I love it. I think I've done okay with this. I feel like I do overcomplicate a lot of things, and I feel like this is one of them. I feel like this could have been a lot easier. But other than that, I actually think it's really cute. It's not very Christmassy, which is quite hard to make a beetle Christmassy. I mean, I could have probably given it a hat or maybe done more Christmassy colours like red and green. But I still really like it. I almost like it too much that I don't want it to just be a Christmas thing. Like, can't this just be a all-season stocking? So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with it. I think this would be a lot more impactful if I did maybe a quilted version even. And I think maybe if I had like different shapes along the front of this cabinet, it could look really like stunning. But for my first try, I am okay with it. I'm happy with it, I would even say. If you do make a beetle or scrappy stocking of some sort like this, then please do tag me. You know I love to see your creations. Yeah, maybe each year I can build on this Christmas beetle stocking idea. Although I do think I'm a bit impatient, I probably will actually work on one this weekend. So if I do, I will let you know. And that's enough yabbering from me, and I will see you next time.